Alright, hello. And welcome back to The Outer Worlds. Hello, Vio. How's it going? Get everything set up here. Okay. Me too. Also alive. Kind of. Let's see, I am out of inventory space. I need to go sell all this garbage somewhere. There are enemies about. Well, can I run back to the ship? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I am also incredibly tired, as I usually am. But I got some coffee here. Alright. What was I doing? I think I forgot to put away my mods. Yeah. That's what was weighing me down quite a bit. Yeah, that was like literally like 50-something pounds. Might as well. What?
Before you pull. You're anticipating it.
They're shooting. Oh, I forgot to.
What if I shoot a friend on accident? That's on account of your stance.
There we go.
You want to lean into it, embrace it, work with it.
Just some
You're in control
Folgers.
of our body, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life, and you're always in control, right?
Do it. Shoot.
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me, just so. Hips square, lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it.
Ah!
Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
The moon hats.
Hey, Cap.
You getting along with the crew?
I'm still not quite sure what to make of that Max fellow. Sometimes he reminds me of Anders, and the way he stares at things as if he's gonna dismantle them. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will.
Okay, what was it? Oh yeah, I was gonna repair all my stuff while I'm here. Okay. I have enough materials to where I could just kind of sell everything. Oh. Money. We need money, Dutch.
You seen Arthur today?
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Sell? They're just a remove Oh, there we go. Sell junk. There we go. There is a sell all option. Cool. Cannon. What is that? Despite it being like I upgraded it and added mods to it, it's still only worth 63 bits. Whatever. What is this? What do I have equipped? I think I have my good one equipped, yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, I can? Where do I? Oh, I have add to junk. Okay, I could have done that. I'll remember that for now. Well, I say that, but I won't. I won't remember that. Okay, those are on Scalia. Enter the secret lab in Cascadia. I think I just... Oh,
Warmed up now. Their mistake.
a little vermin. I think that's the same weapon, isn't it? Or a higher level one. 148. No, it's just Garbo. Oh no, it's a robot. Dear God.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got the... I forgot to upgrade this. Oh, it doesn't really need upgraded, it's already level 22. I see.
Congratulations on me, folks.
and get our hands dirty.
Oh, that's not an explosive.
That's the last of him. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I should probably give them armor, shouldn't I? I don't think I've given them any armor. No, no, I haven't. Yeah, they'll be fine. Oh, what is that? Oh, I thought it was a weapon.
Take your best. That's the last of him.
Yeah, I should probably give them armor. They kind of die instantly now. Oh, there's somebody.
Like true professionals.
Ow. Oh no. Okay, I'm not really using the shotgun anymore. I'm just gonna unequip it. I'm good. But they are not. Welcome to the offices of Rizzo, a wholly owned subsidiary of East West Company. To C. McClure. Subject: approved metaphors. Cecil, I've received multiple complaints about your interactions with customers. According to these reports, the following phrases have been used when describing Rizzo products being sold at your storefronts. If that ain't savings, just call me a Raptidon expletive deleted. The latest batch is gonna knock you out like a nose full of sulfur. The north end of the southbound woolly cow. These and others are not appropriate metaphors. Please refer to your employee handbook for the list of metaphors allowed when working. Much obliged, Violet Humbert. From C. McClure. Violet, I've received notices of the following violations: consumption of non-approved lunch material, failure to volunteer for voluntary overtime, sale of restricted goods. Exactly. I can test these violations on the following grounds. I am allergic to purpleberry. Making one of our pre-approved purpleberry lunch meals will literally kill me. To be candid, it is a miracle I have lived here this long without incident. I can't volunteer for overtime because I'm already being assigned overtime shifts. Okay, I'll fess up to selling restricted goods. You got me there. Selling soap to a man who stinks so bad I can't smell the sulfur around him is against the rules. Fine. I won't do it anymore. Cecil. P. Bartleby. Miss Bartleby, I'm writing to inform you that multiple employees have filed Form R441, perceived danger to human resources, through my office. It appears that Raptidon sightings are growing more and more frequent, as Rizzo Inc. Has not responded to our requests for safety equipment. A level of concern, and dare I say it, restlessness, grows among the workers. Any indication as to the truth of these sightings, or to the rumors that Rizzo Inc. is no longer supporting our efforts here, would go a long way toward improving company morale. Thank you, Violet. To Violet from Zora. Subject, Simon needs soap. Violet, please, we're all begging you, for the love of all that is good and just, please let Cecil sell soap to Simon again. He's got some kind of condition. I don't rightly know what it is, but I've smelled corpses with a finer odor than him. Zora. Mandatory overtime. Who needs a shotgun when you got an assault rifle? Let's see. There's a public notice. On the issue of Hazard Clause for Terra 1. This notice issued on January 12th, 2343, serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment, as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. Theodore T. Paula B. Subject Hazard Clause. I am every FPS ever. I've received confirmation that Rizzo will soon abandon Terra 1 with the rest of the corporations. We're expected to maintain our exports until the day we leave. All teams will continue to operate until told otherwise. As of this time, I don't see... Oh, wait, I have to read this from the bottom. It's like a re message. From the bottom... Is it? I hate how these work. Maybe it's... Oh no, it is going. Sometimes it goes from the bottom up, but then sometimes it goes from the top to the bottom. Okay, as of this time, I don't see the need to inform anybody outside of the three of us on the board's decision. We don't want our workers thinking they're going to be reassigned. Just let them do what they do best, their jobs. Does this change our priorities at all? Should we begin scuttling research and focusing more on the exports? No. We'll hit our export quotas for the next 7 months at least. Project Petro is still our #1 priority. Miss Ziegler, we regret to inform you that the shuttles en route to the bottling facility at Cascadia have been rerouted. The evacuation effort is prioritized in order of profitability, measured chiefly by export volume. And as of this time, our facilities, other facilities have proven themselves either more profitable or more efficient. The distribution system will set the minimum 1 shuttle for evacuation purposes. If you have more personnel that can fit in the standard shuttle, Rizzo recommends establishing a priority system so that the loading and preparation of the shuttle can be processed smoothly. Please be advised that any attempt to load more than the maximum amount of human resources onto the shuttle will be met with forceful intervention. What of Project Petro? Surely it warrants additional resources. Mr. Ziegler, research projects are not taken into consideration when calculating the profitability of any given settlement. Project Petro's importance may place it higher on your priority list, but we are still unable to send more than 1 shuttle for evacuation. We suggest you balance your resources accordingly. Warm regards, your friends in the Rizzo Inc. Directorate. Let's see. Subject bad news. We get 1 shuttle. By my estimate, the Project Petro assets, both human and otherwise, will take up approximately 2/3 of our available space. That leaves us and a couple more people to take with us. We need to decide how we're going. We need to decide how we're going to decide who else to take. Perhaps a subcommittee to draft a decision-making plans. You know me, Sumner. I love subcommittees, but any decision we make is going to end up with pissed-off workers. Let's just ride out with the Petro crew. We'll enjoy a bit of extra legroom. Once we're safe on T2, we can see about getting another shuttle sent out. Seconded. What will we tell the workers? We will tell them that we're going to get them out. They just won't know it. It'll be 1 shuttle at a time. It's fine. Do not tell them about the hazard clause. Our goal is to get out of here peacefully, no incidents. I don't want panic. I don't want a riot or, law forbid, a strike. Once we're out, we'll send word back with further plans. Until then, keep this among us. Among us. Sussy. Oh, I saw an enemy through the through the wall. Oh no. The clap on me ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. What did I just pick up? Is it oh, here these, the musician. +5 science. In an orchestra, or solo, or even a cappella, you will always stand out in these B&O frames, also available in extra big for additional cost. View data. Executive review. Blackwood Zora. Zora is a top-notch sawbones, with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information and make quick decisions. Her competence and directiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommended for Employee of the Month. McClure Cecil. Cecil's enthusiasm for Rizzo's products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager when you're too good at your job. Export executive review for Blackwood Zora to external datapad. Please remove your datapad. You've gained Zora's executive review. Bottling plant. Oh.
It'll be fun.
Cool. Let's see. I do a lot of damage. I probably don't need to upgrade guns much more. Let's see. I want to get the medical to 80 to get all the drugs, so I can use 3 consumables and be super powerful. All skills plus 10. What if I just fire everybody? just to get all my skills plus 10. I still only have... I wonder what the other science weapons are, because they give you a few of these that increase their damage, but I don't know if they're any good. Movement penalty. I guess the reviving companions could be good. Fast travel when encumbered. I already have that. Can I, like, upgrade them? No. Damage for subsequent hit. That could be good. Sure.
I usually just kick them down.
I saw a name pop up over here. That was weird. It's just a, oh no, he's just hanging out.
That does it. Time for a drink.
He's just chilling. And I murdered him. What have I become? Supervisor override. Wait, let me. Enter passcode. Antediluvian. That's a bloody note. Let's see. Opening, enabling elevator. Begin transaction. Did you greet the customer by saying, "Welcome to Rizzo's Sweet Shop. We've got your candy handy. How can I sweeten your day?" No. Please greet the customer using the approved Rizzo's Sweet Shop greeting. Have you done so? Yes. Have you offered the customer a slap? Sales of lemon slap are down. Remind our customers how refreshing a good slap is. Try saying, "Thirsty friend? Nothing beats a zesty slap." No. Reminder, all employees must meet their weekly product recommendation quota. Records indicate that you have not recommended a product in 3,689 days. Your file has been flagged for performance review. Yes. Retrieving data error. Retrieving current inventory. Transaction cancelled. View current inventory. Nothing's in stock. It's all empty.
I bet nobody set foot in here since Cascadia fell.
Oh, there's a... It's locked. That's a robot.
Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
Disengage security protocols. I'm not a threat. I left my ID in the wash.
Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
Lie 60. I am an authorized Rizzo employee. Password Antivillian.
Executive level password accepted as identification according to employee ID protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor. Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purpleberry.
Petrifying purpleberry.
Mantisaur wounds
Oh dear
are
God.
not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Dear God, the terror alert level is red. What do my stats look like when I'm... No, down and everything. Ugh. Can't pick that. Signal Ada to interface with the Cascadia landing pad. Search fuel controls. Message the closest function terminal will be refueling authorization scattered messages. From redacted subject, see you on the station. You will not see me, but I will be close. Continue your research, Doctor. Report to me when you have achieved a mission end state. From Contrandy, subject to redacted. I understand we're bound for the secondary lab. Will you be supervising our research this time, or will you be the standard work from the shadows routine, Eva? 2L fall subject. Getting there. Thank you for your optimism, Lore. What we're doing isn't easy under the best circumstances, much less with the board cutting corners. I can promise you that our research will lead to a better Halcyon, even if we have to pay a terrible cost getting there, Ava. From redacted subject, effects of O2 rationing on native fauna. We have orders, Doctor. Your project is too important, too sensitive to allow any hint of it to reach the public. With all respect, I urge you to reconsider your decision to classify our research results on the native fauna of Terra 1. I assure you that we will diligently redact any references to our project or its purpose from any papers we release. We will have made several discoveries about how the terraforming process affected the nuclein of the Raptidon and Manti families. At the very least, allow us to inform our fellow board researchers that these creatures will perish when O2 concentrations are reduced to 19.5%, a level within human tolerance. This is not about fame or prestige. This is about potentially saving lives, please.
Captain, I'm waiting for your signal at Cascadia's landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage
Oh, there we
tanks
go.
to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Flamethrower. Let's see. There you go.
Watch
Oh,
those tracks. Your pictures aren't exactly pretty.
Can I? Nope. This my my screen is still all blurry from the thing. Okay, there. I think it went away.
Oh,
Return fire! Nice one. I love a good fight.
No, stop! No! Get out of my way! Oh, I think my perk where yeah, I think I got revived by my perk where it saves me from dying, like once every 5 minutes. Oh, it pushes me back. I actually have to, like, go through here. And time it. Damn it. Well, I technically didn't die. No, stop. Oh my god, they're dying. They just walk through it.
Captain, this terminal controls airflow for the entire bunker. I've got an idea.
Let's hear it.
I'll drop the O2 levels to 19.5%.
That's still enough for humans, but the mantisaurs will die in a matter of minutes. Here goes.
No. My ability killing. Tom, hold your breath.
Just so you know, this is gonna take a while.
Down they go.
What? Anyway, something died? What? Okay. Oh, it's probably the thing. Change scent filters. Purpleberry, or purpleberry. Purpleberry. What's it?
I'd have just broken it.
Let's see, align fueling system. Initiate transfer of Alta. Initiate gas.
Guess that was the hard part. Now it's just the part that might blow us up.
What's this? Siphon the gas. What? Dr. Thomas Linwood Ryle. In gratitude, Dr. Ava Cartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall, Dr. James Guthrie, Dr. Charles McNulty, and Dr. Claire Pearsall. What if I...
Nice work, Captain.
Oh, 5. Okay, that's fine. It's like 400 something bits.
Great work.
Logs. Research notes tissue compatibility, acceptable losses. Chief concern is rejection of the tissue. A problem as classical as limb transplantation, though obviously on a cellular level. The scale of the problem, though, even with the Alta Vitae bolstering our efforts, an achievement of such proportion has never been attempted or even considered. How do we define a tolerable failure rate when the losses could swell to affect millions? Even 1% is unthinkable. I have much to consider, not if you ask the American government. Transfer to secondary site. The project has reassigned to the secondary lab. I'm told the board is pulling out of Terra 1, and we don't even have time to transfer our research. For once, I'm grateful our labors didn't make significant strides here. I won't forget Tom's sacrifice. Up until the end, he knew it had to happen. If it wasn't one of us, the board would have volunteered inmates from Tartarus. Return to... The Outer Goats. Hello there, Faye. How's it going? How's a Manta Queen? I didn't get to fight anything, 'cause I did the smarty pants route. Same here. Connect storage tanks to the landing pod refueling system. Engineering 40, reconfigure the fuel system to accept Faraday gas. Overload plasma regulators to force gas through the system. Hack 60, override system protocols. Engineering 40. Oh.
I knew you had it.
Wow. What was this? Oh my. This... I want to see what happens. Oh, just nothing. Okay. What if they fall? What if they... Oh, I think someone did fall. Where'd they go? Oh no, where'd she go? She's gone forever. Into the void. Oh no, she bumped me! She bumped me mid-air. Cool. Thanks, Ellie. There, that's what she gets. Mind control ray. What is this? Manufacturer unknown. Long gun science weapon. A misfiled form put a research group specializing in marketing jingles into an advanced top-secret weapons research facility. The research group spent months incorporating their new marketing jingles into the advanced weaponry and developed the mind control ray. Once this mishap was discovered, the entire facility was shut down and all personnel were reassigned to the most remote outposts corporate could find. What does it do? Was it... What? Wow. Oh, it is shooting it. It's using ammo, but it's not. It's not doing anything. I guess it has to have like an actual target. Oh. Oh, come on. It's for Jilkin.
Used to be, you could get the best wine on Monarch here.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain.
Where this is taking me? Turn to Lilia. Okay, she's in. Oh, it's making me go to the ship. Oh, that's the sublight lady, isn't it?
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
Let's hope.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Smell that? Recycled air never tasted so good.
Maybe it's this thing.
Recycled.
Let's find out.
Who's got plenty of work? Boy, take you! Get on!
Oh, is it like a... Oh, I don't know what that was. What the fuck? It plays the jingle. Is anybody else in here?
Got a new mark!
Everyone all right?
It's message. What the fuck is this thing? I don't know what it does exactly. It just kinda... It plays the jingle and their heads, they just melt. Oh no, it is a dubstep gun.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Wow. Thanks for sharing. The height of ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
In case you were curious, no one was following me. You always, send your first-timers into certain peril.
I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Depends on what you mean by strange. Could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs.
What?
You never know, you know?
She's scared of pigs? You doing okay?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work.
Do I get a flaw?
Salvage me a
Scared of
station.
cysty pigs?
Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Sounds like a major business expansion. It pays to get in on those early, you know.
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Oh, okay. I'll try it out. Just point me in the right direction. How do you research... how did a research station become salvage? Sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Understood. You're being cryptic again. Who are you worried about? Authorities? Competitors? Wink nod?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Return that to Sanjar. That's also Scalia. Radio Free Monarch. I'll broker a deal with MSI. They kind of go, let me finish this quest here. Where's the... Turn the bolt thingy. Oh no. I suppose getting to them is the hard part, right? Or do they just suck?
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Oh, it's only, yeah, that's what I thought.
From my piloting skills.
And they suck. Oh no. But it looks so cool.
Be careful with your new friends in Amber Heights. They're not the most reliable types. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Let's see. Give the bolt I found this, and deleted the data for you.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is a data cartridge going to help? Dumb. I don't think this will fit in any of my guns.
See, Celia? He gets it. I told you he would.
So you did, sir.
The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation.
What does the Bolt 52 do exactly?
For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Yes. Finally, the board will get their comeuppance. Spare me the details and just tell me what comes next. Let me guess, a paperweight? So, you do want to go against the board. Don't be ridiculous.
What Mr. Nandi means is that we have some rather momentous information to deliver to the board. Or we will, with your help.
I'm listening. This had better be good. Promise me that once I've helped you, that MSI will stop its broadcasts.
Help us with this final matter and we won't need to broadcast anymore. You have my word. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch. Illegally and in secret.
What was that?
Most of the time, they do illegal stuff out in the open.
Neighbors pounded on the floor.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanjar, you sly dog. What does that mean for me?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know how to make people talk. Sounds like you know her well enough yourself.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia.
I know how to make people talk, so go to Fallbrook and get the location of an illegal corporate facility. Then...
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate a secret corporate base and kidnap the staff. Sure, easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
I found your review terminal in the arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Sorry, it was already open. You could have told me what was on that terminal. Yeah, you sent me to a Rapidon-infested mess to clean up after you.
I didn't mean for any harm to come to you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke.
Not the kidney. Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
And did it? You're insane.
No, I am a company man.
Who cares what they think? You're in charge now. That's what you get for giving so much of yourself over to a corporation.
Oh, perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stellar Bay is barely keeping afloat.
Company man. Take it easy. You've kept this city running against all odds. Do you want a medal? You're right. This place is a garbage heap. Okay.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
I'm an oil
There's
man.
something to that. Thank you for that. Or was there something else?
I drink your milkshake. I need MSI to stop broadcasting. You're jamming Devil's Peak Station.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
There must be another way for you to do business.
Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. If we can find proof that one of the companies on the board is also active on Monarch, that'll give me all the leverage I need.
Fair enough. Fine, but then you're stopping those broadcasts.
You have my word.
If you're looking for a corporate presence, I met some mercenaries affiliated with C3.
I'm sorry, who?
C3, Corporate Compliance Crew. Dumb, maybe it was C3? C3? That's...
Oh, that's C3. They're hardly a corporation. More like a jumped-up band of thugs with certain pretensions. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers. Anti-Cleos, Spacer's Choice, UDL, someone of that caliber.
Not that we don't appreciate your diligence.
Okay. Never did search this building here. A summary report on conditions within Stellar Bay. Productivity has continued to improve since relaxing MSI's old restrictions and making allowances for employees' benefits such as time off for illness and personal leave, 24.9% reductions in shift length, and 52.3% more positive feedback. Fishery output is up 15.2% this year, showing a continuing but slowing growth trend. Decreased gains compared to previous years are likely due to the deterioration of materials and morale, occasional shortfalls in our supplies, and the gradual loss of personnel to marauders, 7.2%, hostile wildlife, 10.3%, and iconoclast recruitment, 17.4%. Reconciliation with the board remains a long-term goal, but the immediate concern is defending the city from hostile elements. Repairing damage to the city walls consumes approximately 32.8% of our annual budget. The best solution would be an influx of skilled defenders and weaponry, but given the aforementioned factors and their effects on the local population, such a solution remains unlikely. Working slogans. MSI. Our profit margins are stellar. MSI Salt Tuna. 43.28% more nutrient dense than the leading brands. Stellar Bay. A tolerable center of commerce in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. Notes for revision. Your report looks excellent. The numbers are front and center, and you highlight our recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment. Could you increase the page margins by 17.3%? I want them to match the formatting of our other reports for maximum readability. Sanjar. Okay, sell my garbage. Let's see, everyone's seen. What's this? As he helped broker a deal, blah 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 blah, this thing. Investigate the drop-off point. Damaged automechanical loader. A trail of blood leads away from the auto loader. Oh. Smuggler tunnel. There's so many mines in here. Okay, there was something back this way. I think. Like, I hear enemies. I guess not. Whatever.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I don't know. The same that I have the same feeling about just living. I don't know how I do it. I just keep doing it. I've got moves. Forget about that. What are you doing in this cave? You call those traps? I've seen nanner peels that were more dangerous.
Well, you don't gotta be mean about it. What are you doing out here anyway?
Let's see. Ellie, can you help with his wounds? Medical 40, let me take a look at your wounds.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
What's with all the traps? I want to know what happened here.
Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods.
Plus, it's like, what else am I gonna do?
And the traps
Sleep?
usually keep stalkers out.
Sleep is for the weak. I want to know what happened here.
Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
You think they're dead? Looks like that turned out well. Get to the part where you're hiding in a cave.
Marauders were waiting for us. They blew the bridge and took off with the shipment.
Where'd the Marauders go?
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbridge
Catherine.
just as soon as I caught my breath.
She's gonna give me my daily Genshin commissions. Ad Astra Abaquois. The Inferno Scythe? No. Is it like a unique, or is it just a regular? No, it's just a regular. I don't use melee, because I die. Monies.
Great work.
I already looted that. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh yeah, well no, I think I gave them, let me see what they have on them. I think they have like uniques or something I gave them. Oh, it's probably time to swap them out for something better. You have the axe that does 69 damage. Let me see if this is better. 46. No, this, I think the axe is probably more damage. And then you have a plasma cutter gold versus 50 versus 74. No, I think this is better. I think they're good for now. They get an Mark II machine gun and a Mark II light assault rifle. I think they're good for now. They don't have armor. I keep forgetting to give them armor. Do I even have something I can... I gave Ellie some. You have here, you can have... I think these are just cloth. Yeah. When I find another piece of armor, I'll give it to her. Oh boy.
Okay.
Let me just snipe a swarm of bees.
Fair mistake. Got it.
Oh boy. Yeah, see they do quite a bit of
I won't
damage.
have any new battle scars.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable. I smell blood.
They smell blood.
Come out and play. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Whoa,
Oh, what?
I'd pay to see that again.
Oh, I didn't get to see it. Where was he? Man, I wonder. Hold on. Could I have saved them? I might have to sneak through here.
I can take a hint.
Yeah, I might have to sneak here to make sure they don't die. Let's see. Oh yeah, I see. They got the barrels. They're gonna kill them if I get spotted.
You hiding? You scared? Incoming! Right now.
Can I might have to.
They go! That's the last of them. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit.
No, he's gonna kill them.
Fashionable, I swear.
No.
I'd pay to see that again.
Okay, I need to run away and then try to sneak through here.
Look, I didn't mean what I said about your
Oh wait, do they just die if I...
fashionable, I swear.
Oh, maybe it's just scripted. I guess I can't sneak through here to save them. I guess they just die. Right.
And I won't have any new battle scars.
This terminal is to be used by UDL personnel with a 237 clearance. If you are reading this without A237 clearance. Please report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary action, including but not limited to fines in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in a UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 136 months, mandatory corporate policies and values seminars, revocation of company lounge and or bathroom privileges. Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in a potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas for use against rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Rich sulfur pockets make Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows all knowledge of and responsibility for Lorem Ipsum. All data on this report is considered proprietary knowledge of UDL. Transfer files to external tape. Messages from N. Sanders. Miss Valdez. Valdez nuts. Just reporting in to let you know that the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into, so the data's coming in. But this place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is the sublight boss in Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we're all getting sick of expired cysty bits. Sanders, it's supposed to smell awful, that's the point. And I don't care what Sublight is charging as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once you've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Bismantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. Valdez. And come up with a better name for the project, something flashy and catchy like the rest of the management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Daggerburn or Dangerburn. I'm sick of my boss asking why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my report. Alternate project titles. Act 20. Valdez wants a better title. See how she likes these, JP. She's going to be furious if she ever finds this list, and I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden. NS. Thunderdog. Eggsmantium. Eggs Mayhem. Skunk Parade. Fuck you, Valdez. I want my raise. Okay, where? Where do I go now? Oh, back to town. Let's see, is there anything else here? Huh. A letter not actually written by Chairman Rockwell, however, it is an approximation of his tone and vocabulary with a 99.8% degree of accuracy, so you should still feel very ashamed. Research data. After successful trials, management has decided to put Project Not a Toy on hold. UDL will instead pursue projects with a wider area of effect for more practical large-scale crowd control. Note before anyone asks, this does not mean I'm unlocking the gun. It's still off limits. You ever see that the crowd control, the gigantic microwave emitter thing that, like, basically makes people feel like they're on fire? Can't wait for those to get, see those on the streets of America. Early results are promising. We've managed to increase the surface tension of the gloop to create a controlled and predictable spread of the substance. Management wants a catchier name, though. Note, I told Powell we're not calling the project Sticky Bits, but he refuses to refer to it as anything else. It doesn't even make sense. The gloop particles are nearly frictionless. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Log 57. Or that one, it's like a light that's, like, designed to make people, like, vomit. It's called, like, the Dazzler or something. It's like some kind of, like, sensory overload thing. And it makes you, like, makes you incredibly nauseous. Powell and Chastity have started to show interest in the project, which should be good. But their trials seem to involve covering various hard-to-reach surfaces in gloop and launching expensive equipment at them. I'm going to have to talk with them. Yeah, it's like a, let me see. I think that's what it's called. Let me look it up. Oh, it is called the Dazzler. It emits an extremely bright, rapid, and well-focused series of differently colored random pulses. Before human eyes can focus in on one frequency, another frequency comes on, causing intracranial pressure, which results in headache, nausea, vomiting, disorientation, irritability, and visual impairment to the target. Well, that's terrifying. That's... Now, let's see. Someone filled my underwear drawer with gloop. I have theories. Let's see. Chastity and the gloop gun in my office paintball game yesterday. Used the gloop gun. She said it was a mistake, but... this is the third time she's made the same mistake, and she managed to cover the door panel with the damn stuff. Damn thing's been going haywire ever since. Do you know how hard it is to clean gloop? Chastity doesn't, because every time I pull out the latex and solvent, she remembers she's got actual work to do. From now on, I'm locking the damn gun up. Unlock gloop gun containment unit. What's this? Let's see. Hold on, let me go get a drink first before I do this little question thing. Oh yeah, I'm sure if I ever want to end up on a on a watch list, I'll go ahead and download those files. I used to watch this one guy on YouTube. He used to make like the little YouTube shorts videos, and they used to be really interesting. He'd show like U.S. Forest Service like tools and stuff, being like, this is how the U.S. Forest, they cut down trees, or like fight forest fires and things like that. And it was really cool showing off all of their cool stuff. And then he kind of went crazy, and he started doing a lot of like anti-government stuff. And then eventually it sort of deteriorated into him showing how to make IEDs and shit. How to make blasting caps out of Christmas tree lights. That's how to turn a Roomba into a remote bomb. To confirm that you are an authorized Universal Defense Logistics Security Specialist, please answer the following questions. Question 1. You are attending a company meeting at HHC headquarters in Byzantium, and vile dissidents attack the building. What is your priority? Get to safety. Evacuate the employees. Protect the chairman. It's gonna be one of these. Protect the chairman. That's probably the correct response. Register. Question 2. You're pursuing one of the many UDL personal security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliance equipment. When you're approached by a stranger, he makes an offhand comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. What do you do? Berate him relentlessly to defend the chairman's honor. Smile and walk away. Engage him further to assess his interests. It's gonna be berate him. Correct. Question 3. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover that they've been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. What do you do? Answer. Destroy the stories and forbid your children from mentioning them again. Arrest your spouse and admit your children to a re-education program. Turn the stories into the authorities and claim responsibility. Send them to a re-education camp. That's probably it. Oh, that was it. That's... Use the prototype crowd suppression weapon GL-009 has been authorized. Reminder, indoor use of this weapon will result in any cleaning fees being deducted from your paycheck. Have a pleasant day. Another science weapon. The gloop gun. Let's see. The development of this weapon was halted when one of the scientists working on it was killed by marauders, and the remaining team realized that no one understood her portion of the work, how the gloop gun is produced, how it counteracts gravity, and how it creates and conducts electricity is unknown. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it doesn't do self damage. Whoa, does it stick to, like, the ceiling? It does. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, wait, it uses... Oh, it uses 10 rounds per... What? What? Uses 10 rounds per thingy. It's probably good against robots, considering it's electric. I'll try it out on a robot. Anything else here?
Gonna find you.
Oh, you. Everyone all right?
Turbo force. Hey, can I get to the roof? It's where those scientists died. Or was I up there? I don't remember. No, I don't think I was. Oh, the ladder's broken. Yeah, I guess there wasn't a way to save them. Let me up. Let me up. Oh. Alright, back to... Where do I go? Here?
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I found a data cartridge with details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Well, let's see. Not so fast. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
You are? You could do a lot of good around here, you know. Don't go getting my hopes up.
But that's entirely the point. We've got to hope. We have got to partake once more of the full resources and opportunities of Halcyon.
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fallbrook. Will you share with them, or will you hoard those resources here?
Oh no, not
Hope is for MSI
the
to become a
document
model for all
fetish.
of Halcyon. But we must start somewhere. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Oh, did I say I had a data cartridge? That's just what I call my left nut.
That seems unnecessarily complicated.
It's actually very funny, sir.
Now I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UDL or not?
Yeah, here you go.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away.
Wow, I got a trophy.
Sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
A return to the information broker. Oh yeah, I never read this. Messages. Ramsey subject emergency protocols. As I stated in my prior 4 messages, there is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used for too lengthy of a period of time. And yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, they could have been damaged under load. But the point remains, nothing happened. We caught the issue in time. The engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave, it will not happen again. Now please, cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Thank you, Val. From I am Avier. Subject toilet. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really. That was sarcasm. Theodore. Jigglies. Re-toilets. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we will all be. Warmest regards, Val. Postscript. You take too many bathroom breaks and you know it. Exhibit A. As the atmospheric controls are online, issue detected with the automechanical controls alerting HQ. Oh boy, what does this do? Atmospheric controls. Environmental sensor status. All sensors currently indicate a standard level range regarding temperature and chemical composition through the station. Automechanical controls. Request for automechanical security and assistance installation. Time submitted. 5.256 E plus 6 minutes ago. What is that? What is that in minutes? What is... Let's see. 5.256 E plus 6 in. I'm so bad at math. I'm trying to do this, but... Damn it. I can't even find, like, a calculator to do this with. My brain. Time converter. Where is it? One decade equals... Oh, it's literally 1 decade. Decade to minute. 1 decade equals 5.256 E plus 6 minutes. What? Wait, no. Or 87,600 hours. Okay. Whatever. Ah, that's... Hattie, did you have anything to say? No.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
MSI and the Arcana class are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem in the end?
Come on, do you really want to get invested in the details? We finished the job.
Is that so?
Does it matter? I helped both MSI and the Arcana class get what they wanted.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook up to both of you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant... Right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Fine. Tell me how to fix it. And I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right?
Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
I got it. That's it, you're not pulling my leg? Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate, and I have to go find them, right?
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
I got it. Don't burst a blood vessel. I'll give it some consideration.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
How is it? Oh, it's just right here.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily. I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit, I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without
What Ohio Tower?
He really does like you.
We have too much bullshit here.
Anyone else hear a high-pitched whining?
It's hard to keep
Or
track.
is that just Hiram?
What? Oh, it's a cutscene. What?
Black holes. Did you see that?
Whose ship was that? The big ball of fire? No, totally missed it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for 2 sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI...
Oh,
did
that
MSI
thing.
Not
Oh, yeah,
broadcast?
okay.
Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there?
Now I know what you're talking about. Will someone explain what's going on? Oh, it's a reunion, a group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. The good captain. The truth brings us together once
You mean the tower broadcasting the New World Order mind control signal?
Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could
It's the... I don't like them putting signals in the 5G that makes everyone gay.
Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Okay. But she 5 gay. it's the 5G horse. Dear God. Exactly. New World Order mind control device. I told you. Alright, what is this? Oh, that's the... Retrieve the gunship's targeting module. Without needing to be plugged in. Yeah. I knew it. This explains so much about why Ohio is the way it is.
You got a way around it. Ain't no shame in taking it.
What? It's 2 Manta Queens, oh boy. Yes. Oh.
That's the last of them.
No.
Their mistake.
Wow. I have no idea what any of that means. You see these stats? These are my real life stats. Right here. Oh yeah, I can use 3 drugs now. Wait, what do I have? I have base health, natural regen. What else is there? Phone charger is 1 to 3 amps. Why are my neighbors pounding on the floor? I don't know. Sisty chops, says. Where's the sugary drink one? Is that like the... Where is it? Oh, caffeine drink, mind attributes. Oh, there it is. Body edge, that's probably good. Yeah, the big bang, yeah, it's my neighbors, like, smacking the floor with a hammer or something. I don't know what they're doing. Oh god, the one really loud hump, and it's over. That's I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Oh, that had a lot of stuff on it. The one pump champion. That's... Oh, they're sleeping. Oh my god, what? What? Oh god, no. We'll always love you. I didn't know it did that. It's got like the launches them up in the air. What ammo does this thing use? Energy. Okay, I might as well use it. I don't use energy for anything else. The rest are just heavy. The Air Jordan gun. It's...
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
some elite trooper armor. 53 versus 40. Oh, it is better. I'll have to put some mods into it, I guess. And fix it up.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
Yeah, I'll give my old armor to the followers once I... Actually, these ones are... This one's do... What does this do? Augmented tough... That stuff. There you go. Let's eject Captain Matu's command key. Oh wait, is it? Oh, hold on. It deleted all the other thingies. Let me try that again. No armor for you. Locate target module. Warning, the integration module is responsible for controlling access to the ship's primary functions. Removing it will void your manufacturer's warranty, and despite removing it, the ship remains UDL property. Unauthorized access by parties not covered by UDL policy is a felony. Run diagnostics. Main terminal online, bridge controls offline, engines technically functional. Hull integrity, don't ask. This Mark IV gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. View logs. Captain's log, November 12th, 2354. CE's saying something about spare regulator bypass something something. Chikusho? I'm turning this thing towards the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. In this law-forsaken colony, is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1, and we can't shoot them down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point in being out here if we can't get some backup? Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Let's see, where's...
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Do you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts? Give him the targeting module. Wait, can I choose who I give it to? I'll let you know when I made progress. I wasn't paying attention. Speak with... I can speak to Phineas. Oh, I can choose who to give it to. Okay. Press back to Phineas. Okay. Yeah, I'd prefer to give it... Hold on, let me just see what they have to say here. Oh, that's why you said really. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
That ship first. There won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't...
Okay, could you agree to a truce?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I read your reviews, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture. The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board. Pull your head out of your ass, Sanjar. Don't screw this opportunity up over your wounded pride.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
How do things get so bad between you and the Iconoclasts? What about Graham's second-in-command, Zora?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Give him Zora's review. Actually, I'd already found it in a terminal in Cascadia.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Very well.
Any luck?
Do you have anything else to say? Why do you need the targeting module?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon systems? Seems like your people should be able to handle this. What's so bad about the Iconoclast reaching the gunship?
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
Or they go and get themselves killed. Then they're not your problem anymore.
The board would consider us complicit in any of their folly. That would only get us ousted again.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
Good point. You don't know that. Maybe things need a shake-up.
This would be more than a shake-up. Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, you see our quandary then.
What do you need the
Once
weapons?
we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
If you say so. That's a worthy goal. You don't ask me to lug a bunch of cannons from the ship, too.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
Says the guy sending me to get it.
Well, surely you don't mean that. I thought we were in this together, like a team. I'm the dashing mastermind with a head for numbers, and you're my roguish sidekick who always gets the job done. And you're just a little bit smitten with me, but won't admit it.
Anyway, this is definitely not what's going on here.
The point is, this weapon system would be a powerful advantage, and we can't risk the Iconoclast getting it.
I don't see how UDL is going to let you keep their toys.
The board's own salvage and recovery clause.
The worst D&D player.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Seems like your people should be able to handle this.
Look, Celia, he's being funny again.
Or the best.
So,
Really? Well, I could have sworn. Well, that's not important. What is important is that there's a considerable distance between us and that
I
ship.
used charm on the on the dragon. Use charm on Smegma the Cumrag dragon. There it is again. Enough about the gunship. Yeah, that's pretty treacherous. What's the matter? Can't your hands get dirty now and then?
Do you just think of these things in the moment, or do you write them down and save them for later?
The throwback.
They're very good.
Just answer the question.
Oh, I can play along. What I've got here is a town full of yellow-bellied corporate cast-offs who wouldn't know a stun baton from a slide rule. How is that?
Pretty good, actually.
Wow! Thanks, thank you. Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
According to the ship's logs, they suffered from some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Oh no, not Dragon Tales. Oh no. Everyone gets careless. Maybe it's a slim pickings for them too. Perhaps there's something deeper going on.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
Okay. Should I go for the truce or just give them the weapons? Yeah, I'd only seen a few episodes of it. I more liked Arthur.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated.
You know, Steven Crowder was the voice of
guilt-ridden.
What was his name? Brain on
saying this, but
on Arthur.
I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
No, not Smegma Tales. No. You didn't know that? Now you do. He's another tale of a failed actor becoming a right-wing grifter. I can't believe I'm saying this, but keep over and over in my head, the only way to is we depose him. I'm with you there. Let's go talk to him. And you'd run this in his stead? I'm not going against Graham. Decisions. And you'd run?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Embrace smegma. Perception. Isn't this going against the philosophist way?
I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason. Maybe his was to teach me to lead, and maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't.
The Iconoclasts may take your orders, but most of them believe in him and his teachings. What's next? What do you plan to do when you're in charge?
Sometimes you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
And what's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Fair enough.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yeah, let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
No, no. Get out of my head. My, what a terrible day to have eyes.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
I'm sorry, Graham, but Zora's taking over. Stand down, Graham. We aren't here to argue. We're here to act.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I knew she got the best interests of the Iconoclast at heart. You're about to take over a planet. You can't handle that responsibility. I just think she'll be a better leader. Let's get on with it, Zora.
I can and shall. All I've done for my people. And look at where that path has led me. I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those dents are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them. You ran. You needed a clear conscience, so you ran. You don't seek enlightenment. You just feel guilty.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That isn't necessary. Not much of a choice here, Zora. That isn't.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
They're on us.
Oh. No. Well, I tried to talk him down.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on, I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces. Targeting module... Here, let's finish this. Do I want to try to get them to join forces, or... Hold on. Or just give them the thing.
Guess I'm in charge. You've got the...
I'll see what this does.
I thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Persuade 55 Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message. Perception, your people have suffered long enough. You could put a stop to that.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I've already spoken to him. He's agreed to meet.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Oversee the negotiation. Yeah, I'm curious how this is going to go.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit. Sanjar, you've got to scale it back. I don't have time for this for nonsense from either of you, so let's get this done. Dumbweight union. You proposed? I wasn't suggesting that you get married.
Oh, let's just get started, shall we?
I get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
You don't have weeks, Sanjar. Zora's ready to storm the city right now. What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines? If you're going to draw up a budget, I'd appreciate a paycheck.
Though I admit I'd rather not. We've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical.
Intimidate. Sanjar, I did not drag my ass all the way out here for you to split hairs.
So forceful. You know I love your little displays. Perhaps I'm being hasty. After all, I'm rather good with numbers. I'm certain we can find a way to make this work.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Thank the Eternal. As poetic as murdering him in his sleep.
He loves the Dome Daddy.
I'm glad we don't have to.
I'm confused. The look on your face does not match the words you just said.
Come on. You can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
And you can't be so acute. Careful, Zora. Graham was Sanjar's friend. Something tells me Sanjar didn't know. I don't think Sanjar would have hurt anybody. If he knew, he didn't agree to it.
Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondences between him and the pirates. Wasn't it convenient how they all died just after blocking your proposal? You're missing the big picture for the details again.
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch, Zora. You're here for your people, not the past. Sanjar, you're a leader. That means taking responsibility. Is this going to take much longer? I have places to be.
Very well. I suppose my ignorance is no excuse. I knew Graham for years. I should have done my due diligence and known exactly who I was working with. Surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar.
There we go.
Guess I'll see
Peace
you
in
at
our
Teleport.
time. Brokered peace
Gotta be
between the
honest, Captain,
Iconoclasts and MSI.
Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
We've got to talk.
Wow.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
Just goes to show that there's always a peaceful option. It's not too late for them to go back to their old ways.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later,
That sounds
things go
good.
back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
That's a very specific image. You're not going to... you've got to try looking for the good in people. It sounds like you're rooting against them.
In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive, I like it. That sounds disgusting. So, you never know what you're getting.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
What's that supposed to mean? You weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Wait, you want to look like a pirate? Your casual outlook on legality. I didn't mean that as a compliment.
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That sounds reasonable. I keep things above board. I hope that that won't be a problem. As long as you know, I've never been much of a rule follower.
Makes two of us, Captain.
I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work?
Oh, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Okay, back to business.
No complaints here.
Okay, let's see. Sunlight access to the station. Okay, there. I brokered peace between them. Alright, that's probably a good spot to end it for tonight. And back on again tomorrow. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. And have a good night.